What's going on, guys? King of Two Liners here. So I'm kind of psyched because I got one of my favorite cards that finally came in today. Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max. I don't know why. Let's see. 2 level 10s. It's too bad that they limited Chaos Dragon play, but still it shouldn't be that hard to get out. I know I could probably do this with 2 level 10s. Oh yeah. For anyone that's playing against that, 1 card and 1 card alone. Well, I can't say alone, but 1 card is going to do some major damage on that, especially if you're trying to reverse it. Barrel behind the door. Alright, and also I do have some new stuff that I have to put into my trade binder. But before I do, and I'm going to update that, and I'm going to put this in. And I do still have Slifer, by the way. Before I do all that, though, I'm going to show you this deck I've been working on. And I'm going to show you all of it. So this might take a while. Alright, we'll do spells, traps, then monsters, and then I'll break it down for you guys why. Alright guys, first things first. We'll start with spells. Alright. Of course, I run Pot of Avarice. The reason I run Pot is because I run an LS engine in this, so I tend to mill the hell out of everything. And Pot of Avarice is good for everything. If you guys have an ulti version of this, let me know. I'll trade or buy or whatever. Alright, and because I also run, this is LS, I run basically Kristyasworn. And since I run Krystia, I run Valhalla. Now, for y'all that know what Valhalla does, you know how annoying this card is. Alright, easy to get off the field, sure, but I mean, that's why I don't run 3. That's why I run 1, and I'll tell you why. Because this deck is tight as shit for space, and it's really hard to put anything else in. Alright, I also run Mausoleum. Now, the beauty of Mausoleum is that nothing counts as a special summon, anything that I summon with him. So I can normal summon anything I want. So basically, I pull out Krystia, then I pop this, then I can normal summon basically any beater I want. So I don't have to, I'll pay life points, sure, but I'll pull out my beaters and they will come out and they will stay out. Of course, Lightsworn, so charge the Light Brigade with 2 solar recharges. I figure anything more than 2, it kind of slows down my deck a lot. I mean, I can't get what I need, and even then, sometimes it's dead draws. Of course, Monster Reborn, I'm looking for this in Ultra or, anything of higher rarity. And Heavy Storm, same thing. Alright guys, so that's the spells. We'll start with Karma Cut. Why Karma Cut over Bottomless? I run them both, but this is why. Karma Cut, you discard a card, so I'm already filling my grave. And then I get an RFP a monster. Now, this has Nobleman's effect, Nobleman of Crossout. Basically, I'll remove from play your face-up monster and any of those cards of the same name from your deck. So basically, he wipes out the cards you have and the ones in your deck and RFPs them all. So, great card. Bottomless, just in case they're trying to swarm like crazy and they all have the same stats, I can bottomless it and take out more than 1. Alright? Return from a different dimension in case they're playing Macrocosmos, or if I'm playing Macrocosmos. Great card. Heavy as hell for cost, but still, this will win. This will make you or break you most of the time. Beckoning Light for, of course, light monsters. Ultimate Offering. I was going to either run this or double summon, but I figure I can probably use this a couple more times than I would double summon. Plus, it's MST bait. Double Compulse. And the reason I run Compulse is the reason everyone runs Compulse. Sometimes you don't want to kill the monster because they'll get their effects. Sometimes it's better just to bounce, especially Synchros, especially Ixies. Mirror Force. I'm looking for this in Ultra, Metal Raiders, or Secret. I prefer Secret. Basically, you know why. Alright, Double Rebound, one of my favorite tech cards. Basically, if they compulse anything of yours, you pop this, and it negates the effect, and then I get to send a card from their hand at random, or from their side of the field to the grave. Now, if I don't activate this or I set it, and they MST it, I still get a draw, because of its secondary effect. When it's set and destroyed, I get to draw a card. So, great tech card. Alright, Double Swallow Flip. These are my Solemn Warnings. They will stop basically any special summon, whether it summons itself or something else. It'll stop it and kill it for free. And Solemn Jade, because sometimes you can't beat it. Alright, to the monsters. Double Veiler. I could have run Heralds, but I was trying to keep it away from lights. I was trying to keep Krystya as one of the main fairies and keep the rest of them away just in case. Plus, it's tuners, so I mean, I can just drop them and tune. One of my favorite techs, Medion. Reason why is he is like Neospacian, but so much better. He burns, he bounces, and he goes back to my deck. Alright, double card trooper. I'm looking for these in higher rarities if you guys have those. I don't honestly like them. Decent effect, but honestly I would much rather use Dialk. Again, looking for this in gold if you guys have that. Dialk is a much better, more suitable alternative. Yes, you mill with these, but you know, that's what I have my LSs for. Dialk's honestly, in my opinion, a better card. Alright, double Gardna. Again, I don't really like them, but they are effective, they do work, so, you know. Alright, triple Raikou. Why Raikou? I'd rather run 3 of these because I'm guaranteed the mill effect, and I get a destroy card, as opposed to my double Lilas, where I have to summon it, use its effect, set it, mill, and then I can't even use it anymore. Whereas Raikous, if they get destroyed or they get attacked or whatever, I'm getting their effect regardless, and they get to fill my grave. Plus, they're all lights, so I mean, I can get them all back with Beckoning. Alright, double Kaiku. I'm looking for these in secret if you guys have those. Basically, you guys know why. These are my soul releases. I'll inflict some damage, I'll remove from play. I'll inflict some damage, I'll remove from play. I used to run 1, but I learned that they like to bottomless the crap out of this guy, so it's better if you have 2. Alright, double T-King. Again, looking for these in gold or higher. Great cards. They slow down games, guaranteed. Like, if I have good luck, if I have the fucking nuts that day, I will have these 2, and I will be able to draw into them most of the time, like 85-90% of the time, first hand. And these things severely slow down many of the meta decks. 1 Chaosorc. I'm looking for this in gold. One of my by far favorite cards. You should know why I run lights and darks. Okay, and of course double Krystya. Now the beauty of Krystya is I'm not trying to use it for fairy support. I'm using it just because it stops special summoning, and it's a beater that I can summon in 1 turn. Now let's say I have, like I said, Valhalla, Krystya, Mausoleum. Okay, I'm gonna pay 2,000 life points. Double Krystya. That's a normal summon. Sure, you can bottomless it, but then I still have 1 left. Okay. By far one of my favorite combos. Krystya locks are awesome. Alright guys, so that's the main. Now the beauty of this deck is that it's interchangeable. I used to run Chaos Dragons, so I know how effective they are. And so I decided to side out a couple things. For my spells, double Mystical. I'm trying to get these in Ghost if I can get those, or Gold, just because they look awesome. Double MST just because sometimes you do need them. Sometimes Lila does lack a little bit. Dragon's Mirror because I do run the 5-headed God Dragon. Double Magic Cylinder because nothing's scarier to them than them being afraid to attack. Not because of bottomless, but because they might just kill themselves. Alright. Alright, of course, Red MD. I'm looking for this in the Super if you guys have that. You know, since I run Chaosorc, it's only right I run Light Ray Sorc because I'm going to be RFPing like crazy. When I ran it with my Psychic build, when I ran it with my Spellcaster Warrior build, it did amazing. Still a great card. I used to run 2, but again, inconsistent, so I stick to 1. Alright. 1 Wyvern, because only 1 Red MD. There's better cards out there, but for now, this works. And he's a dragon. Dark Armed. Again, you know, dragon, dark. Dark Flare. You know, he RFPs, he's a dragon, he works. Double Light Pulsar, because they're annoying as fuck, but they work great. 1 Gores, just in case. And the beauty, double Galaxy Eyes. Again, beauty of Mausoleum is I can keep it in my deck, and I can just pay 2,000 life points and pop. Okay, and that's a normal summon. Now, I do pay quite a few life points if I do run this deck right, but I guarantee you it's not a complete lock, but I guarantee you it's going to be a lot harder to get out of it than most people would think. Alright guys, so I like the interchangeability of that one, and then I'm going to show you my extra deck. 1 Stardust Dragon, and yes, I was thinking about taking in Starlight Road, so I already know. Stardust, Thought Ruler for its ability to save itself. Blackwing just so I don't take damage. Or if I do take damage, I can put it on him. Mistworm just because amazing card. I love it. It's funny as hell, especially when you bounce shit and then you swarm and beat the hell out of them. Alright. Chimera Tech for Machinas, Cyber Dragons, things like that. Of course, 5-headed God Dragon. Zen Mains, you should know why. Zen Meister, because if I have Krystia out and I need to special summon, I can use him to drop her, or her, whatever the hell, I think it's a chick. I can use him to drop that, or any other Raikou. I can drop my Raikou, I can drop my Lilas, anything, basically. And, you know, flip him back over. 1 Papillo Operative, just because it's kind of a staple now. 1 Jump Shockmaster, just because, great card. Alright, Utopia, in case they're smashing my ass. Gem Knight to get over Utopia. Hieratic Dragon, 8 honestly, I don't know why I run him, just cause, I guess. Guy Dragon, just because he has the Piercer. And Overlord, Sun Dragon, Overlord of Heliopolis. These are all the originals. Yeah, these are from the, they're not tins, they're actually from the pack I pulled. So that's my deck, guys. That'll probably be it. I know it needs a lot of work, but you know what? It's for fun, and it works good for me. So I figure, you know, why change it? If you guys have any comments, though, any ideas, feel free to comment below, and I will check it out. Alright, guys. Thanks for everything.